Good morning everyone, this is Jay with another commutational vlog as always, and you can see on the side windows it's raining. Pure soul. Yeah, it's raining. It was obvious because the sun was shining 2 days, so there should be at least 5 days of rain. That's like Swiss weather. Yeah. Well, on the far end, I can see a little bit of a brighter sky. So maybe when we get around the mountain, it will be nicer weather. Maybe. I still didn't manage to finish to watch the Alcon video about merging global Africa with the main site, the Korean Africa. So this is interesting. I wonder when they're gonna do that and how. I mean, the how is very easy. Just close down the site and tell everyone subscribe on the Korean one, but then you would lose your username or something. So maybe we will see some changes in the future. Yeah, I was wondering because like in November or December, the European users were asked by African staff to test the European streaming service. So I was streaming and I got my RT pillow and like the base cap, the merchandise. I got that for doing so because I kept my PC running like 3 or 5 days, 3 days maybe, like from my complete work time. So it was like running 8 hours. I was producing like a lot of load for the service, and then I wondered because nothing happened, right? Nothing happened, so they didn't turn on the service. My account is still configured to accept 5,000 kilobits per second in streaming quality, which is amazing because the others only can stream 2,000. So the ones who did not participate in the server testing, they never got that high level of stream quality allowed, and my account's still sitting on the old settings. So not the servers are not active anymore, but yeah, the quality settings are allowed that high, which is nice. But typically you can't use that because the mobile users, they cannot receive like 5,000 kilobits. So on mobile, they have to struggle. Yeah. Stay on your side, man. Yeah, anyways. So this is something interesting, and I still wonder how and when they gonna do this. I think maybe in the summertime. Right now they're just announcing it. But if you think of the investment, right? So they open up an American branch, an office where people work, and now they have to shut down everything. And the funny thing is, guys, I was watching the Alcon and they said, yeah, we're gonna reduce. So like for cost, that's not an issue. We're gonna reduce like foreign workers, right? So that's basically telling that they set free to staff that's not working in Korea, which would mean that they release the people from Thailand, the Thailand office, maybe Japanese office, and the US office, and they pull them all back into the main branch, back to Seoul. I think it's also a hard decision for the company to admit that their branching concept did not work out. I think like the best branch would be the Japanese one, but like overall the European thing or global thing, that did not work out. So for me, I always said this: it's not really well targeted, right? That was my main complaint all the time, because the global branch, people who find the global branch most of the time were actively searching for the Korean one. But if you enter Africa TV on Google, you will find the global one if you enter it in Latin characters, and you won't find the Korean one, because Google is like pre-selecting English users to the English side and Korean users to the Korean side, depending on the language you use to enter the search query, right? So that was what happened to me, because I was searching for the Korean Africa. And I found one Africa, but it was the wrong one. And then someone told me, so a Korean guy who was broadcasting on both told me, this is the wrong site, you have to go to africatv.com and not africa.tv. So yeah, and then I noticed in January, I entered the website and I noticed that a part of this website suddenly appeared in English, right? So the website loads in Korean, and then it realizes the browser type and the language of the browser, and then it switches. Like, you see it load Korean, and then it flicks and you see, oh, English, right? So they actively started translating the page into English, which was the first sign for me that, oh, something's going on. Why do they start translating the page into English? And you could realize, like, gradually different spots of the site also changed into English, right? So like the main navigation buttons are now available in English. So that was like the first sign of change in politics, right? And yeah, I think for the company it's hard to admit that they did not succeed in setting up the branch. So I think it's more like kind of a mental problem for them right now, because they see that Africa is a huge success in Korea. Obviously they have, since the scandal in the fall last year, where many DJs left for YouTube or Twitch or something, they have a downside. And they actively announced it in the ALCON, the live conference call. It's Africa Live Conference, ALCON. They actively announced it in a conference call that the unique visitors count has been going down. So they're losing a lot of traffic on the Africa side, which is also impacting ad revenues and stuff like that. So yeah, that's a tough time for Africa, I think. It's a tough time for Africa. And now they're trying everything to get the site back to its old standards. But I can tell you, if, like, from my point of view, when I was streaming till last fall, like from summertime, like July to September or something, I easily got like 10 to 12 viewers during my broadcasting sessions. And when I now turn on, it's the same time. I mean, it's summertime again. When I switch on the camera at 7 o'clock, I get like 1 or 2. It's like, it feels like I would have started over again. No one knows me. And I mean, like, I have 500 subscribers, so at least my old pack should recognize that I'm going live, right? And typically I only get like new viewers. So yeah, I changed a little bit of my schedule, and I didn't do so much mukbang lately because I'm growing too fat and I'm not like very hungry, so I want to slim down a little bit. So mukbang is, I shouldn't do mukbang right now, alright? And yeah, a little bit of gameplay or something. That's what I do. And maybe it's not interesting for the people, but still it looks like the stream looks the same, the quality is the same, the schedule is almost the same. But like typically in earlier times we were like a lot of people, and then we were like discussing, chit-chatting, and yeah, we had like sessions over 3-4 hours. And because of the time I had to cut it down, like 2 hours is the most I can do. And there was multiple streaming, like Korean Africa, Global Africa, and YouTube. I added Twitch again. Yeah, Twitch users always like trolls and bad comments. They're like just making fun out of like social streamers, because it's a gaming platform. And I always said so. I said, yeah, Twitch is nice, but it's for gamers, and if you do anything else than gaming on Twitch, they will look down on you and tell you, what is this guy doing? Yeah, anyways. So this is not very funny. So Twitch is, yeah, if you're not a very good player, it's not interesting. And if you do different content from gameplay, they also don't like it. So, and Twitch has very high competition, so like getting famous on Twitch, really hard thing. And it's the same on YouTube. Getting famous on YouTube, also a really hard thing. Yeah, I had 39 subscribers on YouTube. Now I'm down to 38. So someone unsubscribed me because that person is thinking, I don't like the videos. So I try to make these computational vlogs every morning. First of all, to keep up contents, right? This is my kind of social content, and it's streamed live. So if you ever want to watch me live doing my computational vlogs, just feel free to enter the live stream. So this is not recorded. Some people maybe think this is recorded. No, it's not. It's a live stream, and you just watch the recording, right? So I'm too lazy to edit videos. That's why I live stream. So, and it's like raw material, the real nature of the broadcaster or person doing it. That's what I like. I don't like these super highly edited videos where I think, yeah, damn, is that cinema or is that a vlog or something? And sometimes you see people vlog with like a cut every 5 seconds because they didn't know what to say, and they're making like 20 retakes, and it's like cut, and yeah, it's like, it looks like those letters in former times where the blackmailer told, give me the money, right? And every letter was like a cut out segment of the newspaper. Yeah, that's what some YouTube videos look like. I don't like that. I mean, this is raw material. That's the nature, the natural thing of the broadcaster. This is live and recorded, and you have to come up with your own ideas and contents, right? It's like a discussion, or like talking to someone. It's like a natural flow of thoughts. That's what the vlog should be, right? A vlog is a video log or video blog, but I think of it like as a logbook. It's like noting down what happens and talking about the thoughts you have, right? These kinds of things that's like the nature of a vlog to me. I mean, it's like people doing like highly edited vlogs, and some look really good, but I think it is kind of a fake nature, because you don't know what is the person, right? Because it always looks like I'm watching Mars vlogs, Mars bees or something, and this guy is like highly energetic on camera, but you would never know, like, is that real? Because it's like too much energy, right? It almost looks like too much. Anyways, yeah, so that was today's computational vlog. I'm about to enter the underground parking lot. So thanks guys for watching. Thumbs up, comments down below as always, and yeah, have fun guys. Bye bye.